Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. And today I thought I would let you guys know that I have coaching slots opening up. I haven't actually made a video announcement in quite a long time because I've had a pretty good influx and flow of clients. It's not that I don't have slots that come open and I'm not willing to take people on. It's that I have periods of time to where the turnover might be high and the intake might be high, and there's no point in actually making an announcement. Like, for example, when COVID got really, really bad, I had a fair number of dropouts who had to drop out. Financial reasons, no gyms, things like that. But inside of 2 weeks, in a 2 week window, I took on 8 new clients without making any announcement saying, hey, there's openings coming up, because I was thinking about it, but I had a massive influx of people. And interestingly enough, almost everyone who applied during that time had a home gym. And it makes sense because those people said, aha, I realize everything's shutting down. I bet you have openings. I have a home gym. I thought this would be a good time to apply. Like 6 of those 8 people, that was what they more or less told me. So they weren't waiting for an announcement. They were just like, common sense says you're probably losing people. This would be a great time for me to get in. And I took on 8 clients in 2 weeks. But the thing is, taking on that many in 2 weeks was insanely busy. I made almost no videos during that 2 weeks either. That's why I always have a big backlog ready. And that's one of the things that happens with what I do with this channel. That's why I don't make as many videos as I used to. I mean, I make a lot of videos and I have a ton backlogged. I just don't upload them that much because the coaching is a larger business for me. But the issue is not really needing to upper cap the amount of clients I have, is the amount of new people I can take on. So that's when I say something like I'm going to open up 3 slots. That means I publicly have 3 slots that are open. If you guys want to apply, it's a great time to do so. I can kind of break down for you guys here the process, what my coaching entails, but really it's better to just get an application in and get me in chat, and I can kind of discuss your specific needs a little bit. We can get in and get a Skype consultation set up, and I can discuss with people my full coaching process. Because once people get in Skype, they start to realize, it's kind of funny. Talked about this, and other people have said this who've chatted with me in Skype before with consultations, have said it on my fan page wall. When you get me in front of the camera, I'm not like what you expect based upon YouTube. It's just my personality is different than what comes across here. Um, but once we get in there, I can really break down the full coaching package. And once people get started, they realize, oh yeah, my coaching is a lot more comprehensive than what they expected. Because I do have clients who have used other YouTubers as coaches, including even some really popular coaching services, and they flat pointed out your coaching is more in depth than what they gave. Because that's the thing, people say, oh, is it just you're just giving spreadsheets? No, I don't. I have clients who have gone to purely programming, and I don't charge the same amount for that. So if I have a client who I'm already familiar with, I know how to coach them, and they don't need full coaching anymore at all, and they don't need to ask me questions. They just need a spreadsheet sent to them once a month. And for me to look at their max lifts, that's a different service. And I do have 2 people who currently do that. But they're former clients. I don't consider those to be coaching clients at that point. They're just getting programming. For me, coaching involves getting in Skype with you regularly, discussing all of the stuff going on with your training, your lifting, everything else, having daily contact through Messenger generally, usually Messenger, Facebook Messenger, but otherwise we go to emails. So it's giving people daily contact, daily questions answered, me looking at your videos of your lifts, form critique. My coaching itself, it's a strength coaching service. So for people who want to apply, I'm going to be honest. If your goal is you send me a thing that my goal is to lose whatever amount of body weight, well, that's fine. But our goal needs to be to get stronger. So that's the one thing I will say to people. If your primary goal isn't strength, you probably don't want to apply to me. I'm not saying we can't have a lot of other goals. Like if you need to lose 100 pounds, you need to lose 100 pounds. But this is a strength coaching service. I give nutrition advisement. It is not nutrition coaching. So people need to put that into perspective. We discuss diet for clients who need it. And most clients eventually need to discuss diet to some extent. But I have clients I've had over a year who we've never discussed nutrition even once. And some of them are pretty strong. I mean, when I say fairly strong, I'm talking 600 deadlift, 350 bench, things like that. I have clients like that who we don't discuss their food at all. It's not necessary. Not necessary, but I'm never going to assign someone macros. I don't believe in even in tracking macros exactly. So usually we discuss caloric intake, what sort of calorie intake a person needs for their current goals. But that's usually what we discuss because I'm going to assume people are eating whole foods and balanced diets. I have clients who have to add junk food just to gain weight. And we discuss that as necessary. And people say, oh, you're making them fat. No, I mean, I have clients who have 6-packs who are trying to gain weight and they can't. They can't not gain 5 pounds eating clean pro foods. They feel like they're going to puke. So we have to start incorporating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or whole milk or whatever it is that they need to incorporate in order to gain weight. Because I do get guys like that, and you'd be surprised, guys who compete in certain sports are very athletic, very active. Yeah, we have to discuss those things. But generally, the focus is going to be on the training programming. It's going to be on technique. It's going to be on mindset, getting people through the mindset they need to be able to lift heavy. So it's strength coaching. So generally, the process for people who want to apply is to go over to my Facebook fan page. Now, some people are like, well, I don't have a Facebook account. Well, make a Facebook account then. Put some sort of evidence in there that you're a real person. Fill out an application, send it over. I'm going to put a sticky down below this video explaining how to apply, what info I want from you. I'm going to probably put it over on the community tab, and then people can see what it is that they need to do to get over to my Facebook and how to apply. And usually for me, the process includes, that's my first litmus test. If a person cannot follow the basic instructions on how to apply, they're not a coachable person. So there's no point in going any further with them. So if someone just sends a message, hey, I want to know about coaching, I'm just going to reply with the exact sticky of the thing that I'm going to put down below. I'm going to give them that reply, and if they can't respond, then that's the first litmus test. If a person can't read English and they can't follow basic instructions, there is no way that you're going to be able to coach them on how to do anything. They're not going to be able to read a spreadsheet with their workouts. So that's the first litmus test. And I have been doing this long enough that I have a pretty good idea of what it is that I'm looking for in a client, who are going to be good clients, who are going to be bad clients based upon what they write and what they send me. And then the process from there, if a person's application looks reasonable and I say, hey, it looks like we'd be a good fit based upon how they follow the instructions, then we set up a Skype consultation. So how does that work? Well, I require a fee to get you in Skype. And the reason for that, it weeds out trolls. And that's been a 100% foolproof system. Not once has a troll ever paid me. So that's how I weed out people who want to waste my time, people who want to be trolls, people who aren't serious. They will never send you money. So I usually charge $25 for my time. Now, the ironic part of it, people say, oh, so you charge $25 an hour? No. If people want to do separate consultations not involving a client intake, it's a lot more. My time is worth more than that to me. But if we want to get someone in there purely for the purpose of becoming a client, my fee is $25. That gets you a Skype consultation, assuming your application looks reasonable, right? As far as your reasons you want me as a coach, what your goals are, what your history are. I have everyone from novice lifters all the way up to advanced lifters, okay? Really advanced lifters. Again, when I say really advanced, when we start talking 500 squat, 600 deadlift range, you're pretty damn advanced. And I have guys who are novices. I have guys who squat less than 200 pounds. So I have everything in between. Age ranges are vast also. So that's not really a factor in someone coming to me as a client. I don't care about your experience level. I care about what your goals are. I care about how serious you are. I care about how coachable you are. That's what we're looking for. But this is a good time for me to do this because a lot of gyms are opening back up. UK is opening back up. So I'm announcing I'm going to have 3 slots open. So if you're interested, that's the process to get started. For those curious, again, you'll see all the info. What is my fee? I charge $250 a month. I only accept Zelle and PayPal right now. So again, only people in America are going to have access to Zelle. All my international people use PayPal. So that's going to be the process for people paying. But again, the procedure is to send me an application, find out why you want me as a coach. And then what people also find too, once they get through the system, once I get someone through a Skype interview, I add them to my private Facebook. And then that's where all the testimonials are. Because I don't want my client stuff to be public. I don't really need to advertise a lot. I only occasionally announce, hey, I've got some slots coming open. But in this case, I want to grow the business quite a bit. As everything reopens, I'm way ahead on videos. I'm comfortable with most of my current client rotation as far as having everyone pretty well sorted. I'm going to have some people who left for COVID who've discussed returning. One of them is scheduled to do so right now. So I will probably open 3 slots this month. And I will probably do another video like this next month, opening 3 more. The only difference is going to be if I get a bunch of applications and I start exceeding 3, because I just have that many good applicants, then I may not open officially new slots next month. But tentatively, the plan will be to open 3 slots for July. And then when August gets here, we'll get a little bit into August. I'll probably make another video, make another announcement, maybe open 3 more, and then assess from there. But the main thing is that I can only handle so many new people at once. But yeah, once people get through an interview, then they get added to my private Facebook. There's a few people down here who comment regularly in the comments who are on my private Facebook. They see what my lifters lift. They see testimonials. They see all of that because I put that up for other coaches to see. I have a lot of coaches. I have a lot of lifters and other people on my private one. It's not really for the public. But once people do get on there, they get through the process, they'll realize I'm not joking, I'm not making it up. I have a pretty large number of clients who I highlight in their lifts and things, and then they can choose to engage or interact under their real name there. But it's on my private Facebook. And again, most of the people there are coaches, competitive lifters. Yes, there are some very well-known people on there who see this stuff. So it's all there public, it's semi-public. But so people who are like, well, why don't all of us get to see it? Well, I've shown you guys just a little bit. You guys have seen some good mornings and other stuff that I've done from lifters. Those are all people who are highlighted there. So yeah, I put up people's max lifts and stuff for everyone to see there. And that gives people an idea. So a lot of times the new clients come on and then they'll see some of the clients on there who are willing to be a little bit open on the private page about that they're clients, and they sometimes add each other as friends. They can discuss stuff, discuss what I do differently with them. So there is a little bit of a community that happens there, but it's not really there for the public. It just isn't. And so I would say to a lot of people, if they think I'm lying and they try to hire me as a coach and we do a consultation and they get added to the friends list, if none of that stuff is actually there, then they know I'm lying. But I'm not. It's all there. There are plenty of coaches who are on my friends list who post in the comments who can also chime in and say, yeah, he is actually all there. He really does have like a lot of clients. So they're all there, but I'm opening 3 slots up officially. So if you're interested, read through the instructions. They'll be linked under this video. I'll probably put it in the community tab. Hop over to Facebook, write up an application. And if you think you're going to want to come in next month or whatever it is, like you're like, well, my gym's not going to be open till then, I'm not going to be ready, then go ahead and send over an application. I can always put it in the mix. But what I am going to say, because it's coming through Facebook and I'm having this up there, if you send me messages that aren't related to coaching, I'm probably just going to ban you. Because I don't need it cluttered. I already get enough of that as it is, and I usually go down the road just banning people. If you just send me a message that says hi or something in a foreign language, you're just banned. But for those of you who are interested, hop over, shoot me a message, touch base, and let's see if you're a good fit or not. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.